Alright guys, so before this video starts, I need to tell you that there was a whole lot of wood damage on this deck. So there were some areas that this cleaner could not hit effectively. So keep that in mind, but had this been a deck that, was for the most part structurally good, highly recommend this cleaner. I mean, it was so easy as 50-50 cleaner and water, spray it on, let it dwell, and rinse off. So just got to get that out of the way before I get this video started. I hope you enjoy it, hope it helps, and I do recommend 30 seconds. Definitely over Wood Wizard for the price. So here you go. All right, guys, we got a deck. A couple decks we're gonna clean off, and we're gonna be giving this stuff a try right here. Seen a lot of good things about it, and I'm really not trying to spend $50 a gallon on Wood Wizard. I think it's highly overpriced. Issue is properties up there, all these reserve parking. We're gonna have to take the pressure washer off the trailer, go up there with our spare hose just to get everything done. So see you when we get up there. All right, so the deck's right here. That's what they looked like before. All we're doing is prepping it for a contractor to come back and paint. So it don't have to be perfect, just to get all this organic stuff off so he can see what's rotten and what needs fixed. So it looks like before, and then there's another one back there. Get that in a second. All right, instructions say just to spray it on. All right, guys, so right here I read that spraying the application on just the dry wood, don't pre-wet it or pre-soak or whatever, you're gonna get the better results. So all I'm doing here is just pre-soaking, hitting it with the chemical. It's 50-50, so 50% chemical, 50% water. And in this chemical, you will see that I want to say it's like 5 or 6% bleach, but they also have something that stabilizes the bleach, so it's okay to apply to wood, whether it's, treated or not, or painted or whatever. But a lot of this wood, it's damaged. Clearly, probably the better route would be to just tear all this down and rebuild, but they wanted the cheap route, so all I'm doing is just getting rid of all the organic growth so that the contractor can come in and paint and replace the rotten wood. So you'll see in the end that, a lot of the green is gone, but the dark spots, that's rotten wood. You want to get the pressure washer ready? So this side turned out really good, and this was about where I started to realize how to use this chemical effectively, and it was to not just, as the instructions say, spray one application and wait 5 minutes. I sprayed an application and I waited 10 to 15 minutes, came back and sprayed a second application and waited again 10, 15 minutes. And to be honest, it didn't even need rinsing off. It looked brand new. And you'll see later on this video when I come back to this after everything's soaked in, and you'll see that all this green is gone. The wood's looking good. There's some dark spots, which is rotten wood, as I said earlier. But you'll see later on how good this stuff works when you just let it sit for a while. So let's get back to the video, and we'll check this out in a couple minutes when everything is soaked in and all this is cleaned up. All right, so John's rinsing off the other side. We haven't even wet this side down, and it's already, look at that, all the green is coming right off. So stuff works pretty good. So what we're gonna do is, I gave it a little scrub. So the other decks we gotta do back here, get ready to spray this stuff down here, and then get up there and knock that one out. All right, we got this side sprayed down. See what it looks like here. And over here we got some rotten boards that are going to be repaired, or replaced, sorry. So give it some time to sit. We'll do a second coat, and it's time to rinse. This side here, there's no hope. You can see how much rotten wood there is. The very clean planks was the spots that actually cleaned. When I blasted areas like what I'm about to zoom in on here, it just blew chunks of wood everywhere. So this definitely needs a lot of repairs done, and the cleaner did work very well, except for the rotten spots. So just got to get that out of the way. If you don't remember what it looked like before, I didn't even hardly do anything. I sprayed it down. I might have waited maybe 20 minutes. I put another application down, took a brush to it a little bit, and this side, all we did was just rinse off. We didn't even have to apply any pressure or nothing, so it worked really good there. And then we go to the front. The front just has a lot of damage. I called the contractor. I said, hey, a lot of this stuff's not coming off without the paint flaking. He said it looks a whole lot better. It looks good as it is. And that's all he needs, so he can come out here and do some repairs and fix it and paint. But you can definitely tell the difference from before. So it's all pretty much prepped and ready for him to paint. So all in all, I'll say that the 30 seconds is pretty good. I would not wait just 5 minutes like it says. But yeah, we had to bring the pressure washer all the way up here. Good stuff. So I wouldn't wait 30 seconds. If it's real bad, I'd probably wait 10 to 15 minutes, and then I would apply a second application. But I think it works good. And you'll see a lot of people saying that it has bleach in it, but it also has a chemical that stabilizes the chemical, so it's not, as bad and detrimental to wood. So 30 seconds, I approve.